Well, hello guys, and welcome to a new type of video on this channel. So, I've been thinking for a little while of doing a FIFA career mode, but I'm going to do one that speaks to my sort of childhood, which obviously was based around, like most people in the 90s, was based around a Saturday morning on Channel 4 with Football d'Italia or Golazzo on Channel 4, sorry. Started in 92, but obviously by the time you sort of work it out, obviously Milan, Juventus were the big teams at the time. But realistically, for me, there's only ever been one team that encapsulates what Italian football was about, and it wasn't Juventus. It was this mob, Roma. Obviously, as it says there, Roma were founded in 1927. Roma are the magic one by the supporters, which I don't technically think is true either. The symbol is the Capitoline wolf, which is around the myth of Rome, and Roma reached the first Europa Champions League final in 1984 when they finished runners up to Liverpool on penalties. I will say that they have been crowned champions 3 times, which I can tell you they have been champions. So Roma won the Serie 3 times in 1941, 1942, 1982, 1983 and 2001. They won the last ever game on Football Italia Channel 4 football when they broadcast live. So for me, the idea here is that in this season, bearing in mind in the last set, I think Juventus, which we're going to check, yeah, let's have a look at the difference in money there. So, by the way, there you go. In terms of, so we're going to start this career mode. It's going to be world class. We have 6 minutes. We're going to turn off international job offers because I can't be bothered. Be in pound sterling because I'm kind of rubbish. Enabled competitions because they would have qualified. I'm pretty sure they would have qualified. Obviously, this is the first time I've picked the game up since the update. So I don't really know a lot about Roma this season, to be honest. I've been quite bad. I know obviously the Italian league season, as I look at this video now, I'm just going to have a little look. Italian Seria. So yeah, in real life at the moment the table sits with Juve, played 51 points to Inter Milan, 3 points back, 4 points back, played the game more, and Lazio with 45 points, played 19 matches. Roma 4th with 38 points, so they're 4th. Let's just change this to Roma. So oh, how have I managed to do that? Yeah, there we go. So this video will be basically starting the starting everything up. I don't want to play in pre-season friendly because that's pointless. I don't need to play in a pre-season tournament. I don't need to play in anything like that. It doesn't really help me. So let's go over to the office. I'll be told about stuff that doesn't matter, like shirt sales. 54 million from shirt sales. Ford and Vision. Reporter. Scouting. Good. Okay. That's that. So let's have a little look at our... got a £42 million transfer budget. Let's have a look at the squad. So let's start off with this squad. So the keeper's alright, 83 rated keeper, 24, decent in age. Chris Smalling is not good enough, let's start with that. Javier Pastore will have no pace at all. Perotti against Patrick Kluivbert's son, Justin Kluivert. McAuliffe on the right hand side. Ferenzi's not bad. There's some team, the problem is that it'll be the how much it costs. So let's have a look. So we basically want to make this a bit of a banter team. So we're going to have a little look at transfers. We'll go into Italy. So we're going to look at Italians, because we know what people are like within Seria. So let's have a look at players within Seria. Now I'm pretty sure if I just type in his name, you'll understand who I want. Balotelli plays for Brescia. He's 20 million quid. So he's now going to go on the shortlist. So we're going to do a little bit of shortlisting. I don't think £20 million. So basically, there's other players, and this should kind of tell you the way I want to play. With 40 million quid, which is not really a lot. Now, I think Aaron Ramsdale is one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League in real life. So Aaron Ramsdale definitely is on my list. Now, centre halves. Now, you're going to laugh at Jake Cooper, but Jake Cooper is 6'6", and on this game, that basically makes him from corners unbelievable. He's 24, you'll be able to get him out of Millwall for nothing. It'll be easy. So, now we need some centre midfielders. I want to see how good he is on the game. Oh, I don't know if they'll let us sign him because it's done the update. See, I'm forgetting that the fact that they've done the update now. So, I don't know if we'll be able to get him out. Yes. The problem is trying to sign Italians. It will be a nightmare. Let's have a little look at Bournemouth, because they've got some great players, Bournemouth, that are massively underperforming. And also, we all know we're going to look at here just by seeing that badge. Or do we? Because him, and more importantly, which I think people forget, is John McGinn. Brighton. You got to go to smaller clubs for £40 million. It just shows the money that the Premier League have got. Let's have a little look. Aaron Connolly's supposed to be quite good, so let's have a look at him. He might is quite old. Burnley, good striker. Well, you know we're gonna go and have a look at. We'll have a look at Ashley Barnes. Bailey Peacock-Farrell's ended up with Burnley. I had no idea that was happened. That's all news to me. Another great centre half. And then that man. Yes, this is a BTEC Championship Roma side, but that's all it needs to be, ladies and gentlemen. talking of BTEC Championship sides, moving on to West Ham. £27 million. Are they alright? See, a lot of these players who they've got here, you know, they're saying about money that they'd ask for them. There's no way in real life that these players would go for that money. £9.5 million for Jack Wilshere. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's continue, because we can't buy anyone yet, because till the day after, which is a very strange decision. Oh, Friends is here. Is he the captain? There we go. It's great. Fantastic. Gets to chat to us. Right. So, probably should transfer these players. Which I've completely forgotten how to do this. I think it's on squad. I actually think it's on squad, despite the fact that it shouldn't be, but it is, I think. There you go. I think it's on this page. Yeah. He's on loan. He's on the transfer list. Oh, I didn't mean to back out of that. Right, let's have a little look. Tell you, I've got no time for you. You're taking wages. Kolarov is old. 82 rated though. 77, he'll improve. He's on loan at Roma. He's not from us. He's taking money. What are we doing here? Juan Jesus. 76. Fabio. 63 rated. There's a lot of remarkably average football players at this football club. Zappa Costa from Chelsea. On loan at Granada. Stephen Onzonzi's on loan at Galatasaray, if that doesn't tell you where his career's going. So a lot of youngsters. If we got a few injuries, we're going to be banging trouble here. Okay, he's alright. He's on loan. How many loans have we got? Great potential, Diawara. Probably getting the side. He's playing off the front. Hey, gotta go. We need another right winger. We need another striker. Something completely different than what we've got at the moment. Okay, so the squad's not the biggest. That's fair enough. Okay. Let's go back down to the first player chat. There we go. That was well dealt with. I couldn't really care less. You're a digital player, you're not real. Do not care about your feelings. Right. Have we actually looked at my Kolarov? Yeah, I'm not really bothered about that. And who's this? Which I'm glad back can go away. Oh, here we go. So scout report on Mikel Antonio. This is good. 9 million. That's another right midfielder. That's cover. 2.6 million for a 71 midfielder. John McGinn's £10 million. This B-Tech Championship side would be alright. 14 million for Phil Foden. Connolly's not rated very highly, so Barnes 78. So you could sign that strike partnership, basically the same person. Okay, so if I have a little look, it says 1 day away from scouting a load more players. You haven't been to Scotland yet, which is the biggest banter place to sign players from. Yeah, I'll accept that for 2 million quid. They're coming very handy. Scout report on Lanzini, 16 million. That's too much money. Okay. So for Grealish for 13 million. So I think Grealish and McGinn are definites. Need another centre half. So James Tarkowski, Cooper for 2.5 million. Okay, so let's have a look at the little squad here. So 79 rated. All these have a lot. And yeah, they just walked straight into being another. So this 70-year-old, comparing him to Artem Mancini, pace. There's no pace in the back four at all. Let's change to. That's it. That's the formation. That's the one who steps farther forward. That's the one you want there to be protected in terms of that. And that really is the way that you sort that out. DOR is the problem because he's not centre half. It's right back who I've never heard of. Pretty alright. This keeper's got to go. So the keeper is saying that's got to happen, right? Whether they like it or not. Zappacosta might as well go back. So let's have a look at these scouts reports. So yeah, we could do another centre half that I trust. That'd be handy. Another keeper. Yeah, definitely. Alright. Let's have a little look. One more player to scout though. Believe it or not. So have a little look. That's them. A bit of a title race. And then their other mates over the road. Now there is a player here I know is ridiculously good. John Flanagan, who used to be at Thing, or his contract expiring, he used to be decent. It's the wrong Ryan. Glenn Kamara's supposed to be alright. But that's the man. And him as well, despite the fact that he gets red cards all the time, might be the person that'd be decent for us. while we're out, I don't want my detail. Where's my here we go. So this is shortlisted. There we go. Alright, finally found it. So Greenish is going to improve massively. 13 million. Let's go off. So we think we need to buy one in every position. Hello and welcome in a terrible version of Dean Smith. I look nothing like our character, by the way. I'd just like to point that out. I just couldn't really want to change it. So this would be your first season in the Premier League, which presumably you'd like to not get relegated in. So we'll offer you a transfer fee, and we'll offer you, to begin with, because we're a nice football club here in Roma, and because we've got no money, we'll offer you £14 million. These days, right, sell gross, but was aiming for 17 million. Also, okay, so can we do 17 for Grealish? Okay, we'll edit sell-on clause, and we'll give you a 25% of the sell-on clause because it doesn't matter to us, because we won't be selling him, and we'll propose a new transfer fee because we can't do 17 million because that would give me too few money to sort out, and we'll do 15 million. So let's let them have a look at that. And closer. Okay, so let him, 16.4, which gives us 26.5 to buy everyone else. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll deal with Grealish in that. Balotelli has got to be the next one. Okay. Apparently meeting in this beautiful part of Burnley. So we will offer his market value and see what they say. Sean Dyche wants to take 16 million. We'll counter. I had the sell-on fee. Propose no transfer because we ain't going to do 16. We'll do 13.6. Excellent. We need a goal scorer, and I'm quite worried that we're not going to get because we've got Dzeko. I suppose Kluivert's our running behind man, but we really don't have another striker, so we got to probably go to our office and sell a load of the hangers on, really. Let's have a look at the squad. So Mancini, Fabio and Smalling. Everyone else, the back three can go. So this one can go. Maybe we should recall everyone from loan and just sell them. Yeah, we'll do that. No, forgot that that costs money on this game. I think you're getting the side. You can go. You're getting the side. Bastari's alright. This guy is on loan anyway, so that's alright. Basically, the idea here is to build a side. Why have we got so many people out on loan? We've got one striker at the entire club. Ridiculous. On loan at Roma. What? Who loaned him? Okay. Finances are terrible. Let's see if we get any offers. Let it go until the 20th. Let's basically be nice just in case they don't end up getting sold. So let's sign Grealish first. Skip all this bullshit. It'll be crucial to our side. Let you, what's he want? Didn't even look. Okay, he wants a 4-year contract. I was about to say, what wage does he want? Yeah, I don't want to release calls. I mean, he's taking a pay cut to go to Roma. I mean, yeah. I mean, that made no sense, but okay, game. Now Tarkovsky. He's 26. We get a 5-year deal. It'd be 31. 3-year deal. I can accept that. Again. Okay. That's fine. Not really interested and bothered about the rest of that. I mean, the keeper. We need a keeper because we've only got 2 keepers at the club. Now I might go back to Roma and have a little look at back to and have a little look at Bournemouth to see what we got. So let's offer transfer. Let's just give him 6 million. I mean, if he doesn't want anything, we give him 7 million. Advance and sent me an offer. We want 8 million for Ramsdale. Alright, cool, that's good. Right, we've really got to sell some players or loan players. Find me a striker I can get cheap. So let's have a look at getting rid of players. So wow, I've just looked at his pace. That actually done me. I actually looked at his pace and that's done me. Put the 17-year-old in there. Fine. Right. There's a lot of crap at this club. I mean, I'm going to have to work miracles with this to get him out of this division. I mean, what we got left in the transfer kitty? Nothing. Probably Ramsdale's going to want like. Might have to have a little play around with the wage budget. I mean, what's he on currently? He's on 20 grand a week. No signing on fee. Done. 25 grand for 5 years. What a banter club. Okay, so we got no. So it's like as simple as that now. And then this Dewara is supposed to be a good little youngster. So yeah, we're pretty much to a point where we've got no cover in certain positions, and it might be loan deals, but I might have to have a financial play around here. It's got to be a 50-50 split, isn't it? As near as it can be. Massive wage budget to really go and spend £7 million on 2 players. So I mean, with 7 million, you know, to buy him. Let's approach the loan. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think they would. Hang on, that's not really what I meant to do. Reset, transfer state, listed for loan. Let's have a look at the Premier League. Anyone worth taking? No. In a word. Okay. Any Bundesliga clubs getting rid of anyone on loan? No. Okay. What about the Turks? I can't remember what their league's actually called though. Doesn't really help me. That's it. He does the wrong thing. Okay, so let's go and raid the Turkish league. So let's go have a look at transfer sport. Try making kills at transfer sport. Things you never thought you'd find. Daniel Sturridge is also at transfer sport on 32 grand a week. That's a slight stand down, isn't it? His sprint speed's still 74. Shortlisting transfer up. Put him in there. Do you reckon I can? I mean, I just need to sell some more players. Then we can go and buy him. Ranty sold. Who's this? Bruno Perez. Is that the right back? Oh yeah. That's fine. Who's this? Oh, he's got 81. I mean, how much they want for him? Just lie. Say that we've got the money. I'm not going to give him that. I mean, I don't even look at him. Someone that I'm not even going to play. I don't know what I accepted there, but we needed him. So, there we go. So that's it. I think the squad's done. Unless those two can't come to an agreement. Someone's coming for Frenzy. That's just not going to happen. It's Crystal Palace as well. Fuck off. Yeah. Let's go and chat to Marinas. Let's have a little look at the squad. Have we done everything? I mean, you do everything. A lot of defenders. Very Italian side. Let's wait until the Monday and then we'll do whatever we need to do. Oh. Did we not approach him in the right amount of time? I don't think it was done in time. I don't think I went and dealt with him. Oh dear, I buggered that up. Which is fair enough. Yeah, we'll take that offer for him. Okay, so the deal to deal. What did Brian Kent have? 5.5 million for a left winger that we don't need. 67 rated, 76 rated, 75 rated. I'm more worried about the pace. He's got 80% pace. Okay, who's been? I can't do nothing now. Know what our transfer budget we've got. Let's have a look at the office. We've got 13.71 million, so we wouldn't have to give no one out. We can probably buy him straight out right as long as the older. It's not Celtic aren't too. I suppose we can have a look at Sturridge because we could probably might be able to get Sturridge. I don't know, 75 rated. He's got a nice finesse shot, chip shot. His acceleration's 86. It's great to run in behind. Compare it to 71, so he's better. At that side, he's got. Let's approach to buy him. Let's give him 10 million and see, and then that'll be really it. We'll have two different ways of playing, two different ways of beating teams. Is that supposed to be? I think it's supposed to be. Oh, what's his name? Celtic manager. They want 13-1. Have I got money for 13-1? Yeah, alright, go on. You can have him. Done. Neil Lennon. Got there. Let's have a look now then. This video is going to go the whole way through without... I mean, you're 21, sure you want 5 years. I was going to say. He doesn't think he's going to have to get in, but I mean, I do, and I'll agree to that. And that's it. It's done. The transfer phase is over. So there's a few players we like. We've got a left midfielder that we're good with. We've got a decent couple of centre forwards. We've got more midfielders. We've got another good striker. You've got a right midfielder. Probably can drop one of the centre midfielders. So depending how we're going to play. That's pretty much it. That is what we're going to have. So we have a Premier League smattering of players. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a few more. We're not going to get any transfer budget, so it's pointless. So I don't know what, when, I'm presuming, I mean, we're at the end of June, July time. I mean, I'm quite happy to sell everyone who isn't in my first team plans, which that keeper definitely isn't. And, he didn't end up going the first time, that made sense. So yeah, so obviously a little bit more talk around Roma. So obviously Roma were famous for Francesco Totti and their 4 wins, and you know, the Roman people are a bit different. This is Perotti, who is our left winger slash midfielder. Arsenal want him, and we're going to reject that offer because there's no reason for him. Reason that we can't sell him is because, one, we don't want to, and no, we wouldn't be able to buy anyone else for him. There's £6 million for Jesus wouldn't be bad from Ajax, who have got no one left. Atletico Madrid want Kolarov, but again, we wouldn't have anyone else unless we went to 3 at the back. And there's not really another left back I know of that I can go and sign unless I have a little look. Let's have a little look, and we've got nothing left, so we are really asking for a 6.2 million, and then I'd have to have a look. So let's have a look at a guy not a lot of people will know about, but I'm going to tell you right now that I've seen him this season against the best player in the championship at the moment, which is Jeb Wallace, if you're not aware of it, who plays for Millwall, and he has been basically unplayable this season, Jeb Wallace. And this man, and let's see what they rate him on the game. He was released by Everton in the summer, and he's the best left back I've seen in a long time. So let's have a little look. Kiefer Moore, another good player. I'd like them to scout him as something. Probably not Premier League Italian class, but this is the man. Antone Robinson. Fantastic football player. Well, I think he is actually Antony, but I'm not too sure. That's sort of a scarce pronunciation of it. So, obviously released by Everton in the summer. Pastore, now isn't Javier Pastore worth 11 million to me? He's not, but let's negotiate and try and get 13 million, because then he will be worth 2 players to me for squad depth. Again, that's supposed to be Carlo Ancelotti's replacement. No idea who that is. I will take 12.5 million for him. How's that sound? There we go. But Javier Pastore will be going. The 30-year-old Argentinian centre midfielder. 6.5 million now coming in from Marseille. I've just had a thought. Marseille has brought to the front of my mind a player that I don't know whether or not we'll be able to get him, but a player for West Ham a couple of years ago who was ridiculously good. So off to Ligue 1. Is that Ligue 1? Is that the right Ligue 1? It is the right Ligue 1. I think he plays for Olympique Marseille. I'm not. I hate pressing that button on this game. Pressing the back button. Obviously, if you're still with this game and you haven't skipped through to the beginning, maybe I should have put this out as one video. But we'll have a little look and see whether or not that's the right club. Where is Payet? Dimitri Payet, £15 million. Put him onto the shortlist. Maybe they'll let us have him. Not too sure. They've got a lot of other players, haven't they? I mean, I thought this league was supposed to be a dead league. Kevin Strootman's supposed to be quite good, but again, not going to have enough money to get him. But unfortunately, everyone in that league or in that division seemingly gets bought by Paris Saint-Germain if they're any good. Let's have a look and see whether or not any of the players get sold. Our first game of the season, I can't tell you who it is. Javier Pastore has been sold. We got 9.5 million out of that. We are not selling Florenzi. It's just... It can't happen. Colour of... Oh, 9... See, we offered theme. So... So Robinson is worth 3 million. 71 rated overall. But he's very, very quick. So let's go and get him. Oh, they don't want him to go. They'll take 5. They're at 19 to 26 to get rid of him. So, no, basically. They gave us 4 million there. So what's our transfer budget now looking like? We have to go to the office for that. So 14.5 million recouped. Again, we can probably eat into that a bit. We'll probably take about 100 grand's worth. So we go 16 million. So if I look at that squad, what am I not happy with? What do I want? What do I need that I haven't got? Already gone up to 76, 2 of the players. So what would I like? What don't I have to bring off the bench? What do I need? And I think a right-sided player is needed. So we're going to go back to Bournemouth and have a little look for a player out of Bournemouth. I mean, the sensible option would be to go to Palace and offer their much maligned Will Sahara way out of his endless purgatory, but that's not going to happen. So David Brooks, we'll have a little look, see whether or not we could afford him. Very good player. Ryan Fraser, again, another great player. Not playing very well this season, unfortunately. If you're a Bournemouth fan. Harry Wilson as well. There. Let's have a look at Liverpool. Would Liverpool let us loan out any of their players that they're not really going to ever get it? Wow. I mean, that was ridiculous. Why have you signed him? That clearly means Nathaniel Klein is not wanted. Lallana's 9 million, but we don't need anyone more. Definitely need right-sided players. 72 million, I was about to say, 72 million. 23 million, that wouldn't have been a bad signing. James Milner, I don't think they'll want to get rid of him, but we could have a look. We don't really need one, but he could play on the right and play anywhere. Shaqiri, 21 million, would they want that for him? Not sure. So, what's happened to Ben Woodburn? Is he having a great dart? I didn't know he wasn't there. Maybe he's on loan. Maybe it doesn't go. Is St. Maximan still there? Jack Cole back. Don't need no more. Stop getting. I love a midfielder. Stop getting taken away by midfielders. 3.8 million for Langstaff, who played really well against Man United. That's saying much these days. Yedlin's good, isn't he? Let's have a look. Yedlin is only good in the sense that he runs all day long, and anyone who runs all day long should be appreciated. Now, let's have a little look how much they want for Timo Pukki Baby. Is he left midfielder? He never plays there. Didn't know that. Ben Godfrey, good player. Last season in the Championship, but whether that's enough. Who's the Sheffield United one that I like? They probably won't rate him even though they're alright. He played yesterday against us, he was alright. Yeah, I don't know. They're a strange football club. They're very good and very bad at the same time. And they're winning games, and that's the important thing. It's just the system is working for them, and no one can really stop them. Again, probably too much money. Still not got this right midfielder that I want. Oh yeah, I looked at... What was I talking about? I looked at one straight away. I agreed that they wanted 9 million for him. We'd take 9 million's fine. He's not any better than what we've got, but he always scores goals for West Ham when he comes on. Is that supposed to be David Moyes? West Ham get rid of him for 9 million. They would. Unbelievable. Great, so Antonio's 9 million little move is near enough done. Just keep some money there. Maybe like 8 million or something like that. Who else comes in? Any other players? Colour off to... Again, we're accept again. I have no interest in you staying here. Please leave. This is when you have a look at the contract and you realise that he's on probably about 400 million quid a week at West Ham, because they have to overpay players to play there. 71 grand. Most expensive player. So he's got 100 grand a week probably to move here. I mean, I'm not really that interested in you, Michail Antonio. I mean, if you want 2 years and you want to be on 71 grand a week to play here instead of playing at the London Stadium, I mean, you'll get 70. I mean, I'll give you a 4 grand a week pay rise, and you get to play in the Champions League. Yeah, there you go. So there we go. Our team is taking shape. I still think that Sturridge has got something to offer people. If I got 8 million, yeah, it's a shame they won't let us have a little look at him for that. See, if I could have done that, if I could sign the 2 players that other than that, I would be able to sell Collar off for a big profit. So he was good enough, but I mean, he looks old. It's 81 pace, it's 76 pace. Why are they all tall? Zappacosta doesn't need to be with me. I suppose I could send him back. All this is just flops and Jepson of not needing players. Although when our first game is calendar, that wouldn't be bad. So our first game is on Sunday against Genoa. Right, Santon. Who's Davidson? Oh, he's the right back cover. I mean, Wolves want him. What they've done to Doherty, I have no idea. Let's negotiate. You're a Premier League club. Let's try and get £500,000 out of them. Just gonna move to get a drink. I'll go off and do PSGL commentary in about an hour's time. So, if you're with this playthrough, well done. He's 28. How about that? Yeah, there we go. So So 6 million quid. So that's that. What we'll do is we'll end this first bit of the playthrough here, because I'm concerned that we'll overrun the recording time. So we'll do that here. So obviously on the 11th of August, and we'll start our build towards making Roma the champions to beat Juventus for the first time in about 6 or 7 seasons, and Cristiano Ronaldo's smug face. See you in a sec.